Hello Sagittarius, good to see you. I am here doing a supplemental reading because last week, by the time I got to the 12th reading of Sagittarius, I was tired and then the thought popped into my head, what if this reading is for me? And then all of a sudden that reading became for me. So I need to make sure that this is for Sagittarius out there. For me, my energy, I'm keeping it in so that nobody has to deal with my issues, okay? Not that they're bad, it's just, everybody's got their own issues to deal with, right? Okay, so this is for all Sagittarius out there who need to hear these messages, okay? So, a funny story, actually. When I first started doing the readings, I would use this camera, and I only had one battery, so the battery would run out after about 5 readings, and then I would have to stop and recharge the battery, which took about 3 hours. So then I guess that would give me a little break, right, to recharge my brain. But then I ordered a couple more batteries for this camera for Amazon, and last time was the first time that I actually did all 12 readings in a row. So by the time I got the Sagittarius, my brain was toast. Okay, so let's see if we can get something out there and see what is the energy for Sagittarius. I have shuffled, but I have not cut the cards. Let's do that now. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I used a modified magic square last time. Let's see if I can duplicate that here. I'm on a different table. Okay, so the first card in the past, the issue is the Empress. Okay, let's put that over there. How about there? In the present, the Ace of Pentacles. As the outcome, ooh, there's a glare on that in there. Is that better? As the outcome, the Ace of Cups. Wow, Sag, this is great. Ooh, that's really dark. Okay, well, we'll just deal with it for now. What is heavy is strength. And what lifts you up is the King of Wands. Okay, and now the 4 cards for clarification I will put over here are the Knight of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the final card is the 8 of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius, this is the fix your problem spread, fix your love life spread, okay? So the first 3 cards, in the past we have the Empress, in the present we have the Ace of Pentacles, in the future we have the Ace of Cups. Look at this, all these aces, coming up aces. This is where the saying comes from, Sag. In the past, you had to let something go because there was a difference of what they wanted and what you wanted. They wanted to stay free, and you wanted to settle down and have a cozy place, or vice versa. It was just you guys couldn't come together on what you wanted and what you needed. So now I see you concentrating on your pentacles. I see actually some sort of commitment coming out of some sort of financial undertaking. So possibly at work. Let's see if we have any cards that indicate work. At this point in time, no. But we are looking towards the future at a possible new relationship. This could be you growing your skills towards being a better lover, a better person overall, and figuring out what type of person you want. Because this did not work out, so you are working on something that will make it work out. It seems like many Sagittarians are very, very close to making their romantic dreams come true because they are working on themselves. They are figuring out what it is about themselves that is pushing other people away or not clicking. Sometimes it's a matter of not communicating well enough. You think you're communicating well enough, but you're not. And you are looking towards a future in which you will be fixing that and actually entering a relationship of some sort in the very near future. So that looks really good, Sag. Now, what is heavy about you, over you, is the Strength card. You feel this is lacking. The Strength card is heavy on you because you feel this is lacking and you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Okay, Sag? Sag is out there. You feel like you need to be strong and fix those areas in which you are lacking. Maybe your areas of communication, but you feel like this is really a challenge for you because up till now you've just been very lighthearted about getting into relationships. It's always been like, well, if they don't like me, then that's their fault. But you're getting to a point where it's like, okay, maybe this attitude of if they don't like me too bad is not serving me well. Maybe I need to make more of an effort to let someone know that I am interested, that I am passionate about it. That maybe I need to open up more. Maybe as a Sagittarians, we sometimes just come across as the cool, fun-loving kind of person and not somebody serious. Well, maybe we want to get serious and we need to find the strength in ourselves to convey that, and it's very, very difficult. So that's why this Strength card is weighing heavily. It's also about passion, about animal magnetism. When Sages get involved, they like a relationship that has a lot of passion and sex and animalistic connection, right? So they don't want to settle for anything less. And this is really weighing heavily on your mind. Perhaps the people around you are ones that are very, very good friends, but you don't consider them as lovers. Okay, so it's up to you to say, okay, do I want to get into a relationship with somebody who's kind and good and treats me well and who I may fall in love with down the line, or do I want to wait and hold out for someone who sweeps me off my feet and makes me feel dizzy just in their presence? Okay, so this is another reason why the Strength card weighs heavy on you. You are trying to consolidate this need for passion, but also need for stability, or something that is anti this card, right? Is anti-passion as someone who is stable. Anti-passion might be someone who is more of an introvert. I'm not sure what it would mean for you specifically, but whatever is an anti-passion is what is weighing heavily on your mind. Is there somebody in your life right now, Sag? There is this happy, vibrant King of Wands in your vicinity. A friend is there. Are they a friend? Because they're a king, they are coming after you. They are letting you know that they want to be passionate with you. And then but maybe you guys are just friends and you want to be with this person. You want to get involved, but you're going, well, where's that animalistic rip my clothes off kind of passion? I don't know. I like you very much. I love you as a friend, but I don't know if I can make a commitment because this is missing and this is really important to me. So if there's a fire sign in your midst, the reason that they show up in this reading is that they are important to your love life. They are important to you, and you don't want to lose them. At the same time, you feel like there's something missing. Okay, so there are a lot of messages with this fire sign, and I am just concerned here because I see the Six of Swords, and you may be considering just leaving them behind because of this thing that is missing, this deep animal connection, passion, lust, that you feel like you can't bring it to a more committed relationship, a more committed level, right? So there are people in your midst, Sag, who fit the bill, who are good friends, who are possibly there for you, but you just don't feel about them that way. And you know, your decision may be at this point in time to just leave it behind. And this is what the cards are portraying, that this is being left behind. Someone is being left behind because either it's taking too long to make a decision or it's just not happening. You're still in the friend zone, and well, this could be you too, right? Or somebody, no. It's the king. The king is coming towards you. It's not somebody that you're pursuing. No, it's definitely somebody that you're pursuing, that you find as a friend. But there's something you feel that is missing, okay? So what you're contributing to the situation is you feel like you've outgrown this relationship. The Eight of Cups is the maturity card, where you're leaving behind those trappings of a more immature person. You feel like you're deceiving someone by stringing them along, and it's time for you to tell them, okay, I'm sorry, I care about you very much, but I cannot see you as more than a friend, and I'm so sorry. But you have to tell them you can't keep stringing them along because it's just not fair to their life, okay? So you are really torn about this situation where this wonderful friend wants more, but you just can't. You feel like you can't give it to them. All right, now let me see if I can remember how I read. Oh yes, the advice. The last three cards are these three cards in the middle, and this is the advice. Now the advice is so much more different than the problem, right? The problem was here. A lot of communication. Hold on. A lot of communication. This was the problem. A lot of communication, a need for passion, but leaving behind a situation because you're not getting that passion, okay? So that was the problem. And now the solution is so much different than the problem because we have our friend here in the outcome section. Maybe this is a mistake. Don't be too hasty. Because, you know, the best lovers are those who come about as and start out as friends. We know them very well. And to look for this right off the bat may be a mistake. I say that the cards are saying put this need for instant lust, instant attraction in the past. And you know, as I said a few times before, the Ace of Coins, even more to me than the Ace of Cups, seems to me like a commitment. because the Ace of Cups is very romantic. The Ace of Coins is much more pragmatic. So the cards are advising to be more pragmatic and give this person another chance. Give them a little time. Don't be too hasty in your decision to move on, because you may be leaving behind a diamond in the rough. Okay? So that is your reading for the Fix Your Love Life. Look for someone who is there for you, who's always been there for you, who has never let you down, and give them a chance to make a deeper commitment to you. If there's no one like this in your life right now, if you are attached, then this reading may not be reaching out specifically to you. But I can see where if someone is having issues in their committed relationship, where they're feeling like the passion has left the relationship and they're kind of thinking of leaving, the cards are advising against it. The cards are advising that it's quite possible that you will find that passion once again, as long as you renew your commitment to the love that was there. And because the passion card is in the outcome, so it's there, it just needs to be rediscovered. And since the Ace of Coins is a brand new beginning, this is a chance to renew that relationship. Okay, for singles who don't have a really good friend who really wants to become more than a friend, it could be an attitude towards romance. But this seems to be, at this point, geared towards more of those people who are attached or have someone very close that they're very kind of wondering whether or not to take the next step or to move on, because they feel like something is not up to their standards in terms of passion. Okay, so I hope you like that, Sag. I hope that was helpful. Perhaps next, not this week, because this week I'm going to do just a little light reading for something different. But maybe next week we'll do something geared specifically for singles, because singles seem to be the ones who are seeking the most for some advice and how to get that love into their life. And I understand that because I'm single myself. But anyhow, don't forget, someone wonderful for you out there. They may be closer than you think. Don't discard the good friend just because the lust is not there. This does come with time. If you respect someone for a long enough time, you'll find that one day the match gets lit, and then, there's no putting it out because you're already friends. So thank you again for joining me, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure to subscribe, like my videos, and comment. I do have a new Instagram page and Facebook page if you care to take a peek. There's not much there right now, but I would really appreciate if you threw a like my way. That would be fantastic. We will see you next time here on Dragonfly Soul Tarot. Bye for now.